How do you sum that one up?
Well, that was poor, especially first half. Just guys with a real dearth of confidence, and I'm glad we played, if you know what I mean, after last week. You know, like, if we didn't play till the next game, probably wouldn't have seen just how short and confidence that we are. Some of the mistakes that we're making are just, you know, unacceptable mistakes. Other teams aren't having to, you know, do too much to score a goal. We're basically relying on our mistakes. I mean, I think there's about 3 mistakes for the goal. You know, whether it be, you know, the defender should deal with it better, Lenny should stay in his goal, Andy McDonald shouldn't lose the header. So they're just, you know, they're feeling a wee bit sorry for themselves. Second half, we huffed and we puffed. Their goalie's not really the save to make. Just looked there, in 2 games against them, we had 18 corners. And I don't think we've had a header to a corner when we've got some big boys, you know. I think probably Jordan's, when he was in the back post, when he should have headed it back across the goal, was maybe the only time we get a free header. So that tells a story in itself. That's a lot of corners to have in 2 games. There's nothing up with our attitude, but there's a wee, you know, there's a wee bit of hiding going on as far as, you know, no helping your teammate out when they're in trouble. And I think, you know, the good thing for me today is with us playing, I can see, you know, that we need to get back to basics as far as maybe need to be less attack minded, you know, until we get the corner turn, and you know, maybe just be a wee bit careful. Whilst we're weak at the back, we might need to protect them with midfield players that are going to do that. And you know, the galling thing is that a 40-year-old today was he showed a great attitude, never stopped, played with enthusiasm, tried to play at a decent tempo, and you know, that's what we just said to them in there. I know that they're, you know, they're no trying, but you know, they just need to stand up and be counted, and I mean, they don't even play with any criticism here. You know, we've got great supporters. Been to a lot of clubs where they could get in your back, and you know, the boys didn't get that here. They get good support, and so that's not an excuse, you know, where they need to worry about people getting on their backs. So listen, we just need to keep encouraging them. We need to try and stop shitting goals. As I said to them today, David Goodwillie was playing out the other day, they scored 4 or 5, and that's what we're up against next week, so at least it gives you a wee chance to prepare for that.
Is it a case that because maybe confidence is so low that there's a fear that they don't want to make a mistake, and therefore they're kind of played within themselves slightly?
And a lack of composure, you know, because they don't want to make a mistake, they just, you know, they opt out rather than try to do the right thing, you know. So it's just, look, they just need to keep at it. They'll need to just be braver. You know, next week we might have 3 or 4 changes to the team anyway, or 5 changes to the team. But again, apart from last week where I could get home, I know you disagreed with me, but I went home reasonably happy because, I mean, you've seen the difference in that game today, especially the first half, the last week where we were so dominant. And then, you know, today it's kind of a reverse, especially the first half anyway, because they were, you know, no miles better than like we were with them, but they were still, you know, they had a wee edge to them, a wee bit of confidence that we sadly lacked.
I mean, if you're being played off the park every game in the last 3 or 4 games, and obviously we've been battered, but obviously you then maybe question things, but because there are periods of the game where you are playing well, especially the second half of the day, you create a lot of chances that maybe weren't in front of the right folk, or maybe just composure, as you said in the last start. There is just that element of just again bringing that confidence back.
Of course it is, and that's why, you know, we need to just keep encouraging and try and identify the guys that are feeling it more than other guys, and I mean, what I said to them in there is, if they weren't capable, we wouldn't ask. But they've showed too many times what they can do, especially the defenders. I know, they've defended well in games against Hearts, Inverness, Alloa, Cove Rangers. So you don't just become bad. So if they hadn't shown set these standards, then you've no right to look for them. But when they have shown these standards, then you've every right to look for them. So we'll just encourage them, and as I said, I'm glad we played today, and it was a cup tie, which at the end of the day, let's not kid ourselves, it's been turned into a fast food cup anyway. With teams like Dunfermline and that pulling it out again this week, so but we still wanted to win, and disappointed we didn't, but we get back to business next week.